Agriculture is one of the most important jobs with one of the furthest reaching effects. Many individuals in today's society seem to believe that any meat that they come in contact with is from the freezer section of Walmart, and their produce comes from the produce section in their local grocery store. It never crosses their minds that someone had to spend long hours in the hot sun in order for them to walk in the air-conditioned store and grab a forgotten item. About 15% of the United States workforce work in agriculture, according to FB.org. And this 15% provide many important things for the rest of America, and agriculture is important for the entire world. Agriculture provides food, it helps the economy, and it helps the environment. Agriculture provides food, which is a necessity of life. Food is all provided in some way by agriculture. Even if the food that you eat is a Twinkie or a Ding Dong, something in them came from agriculture. According to foodinsight.org, the per capita U.S. consumption of beef, pork, broiler, and turkey meat combined has risen from 127 pounds in 1950 to more than 218 pounds in 2000. We are eating more, and those who work in agriculture are the ones that are meeting these demands. There are safety measures being put into place to make sure that food is safe. We have to eat, and those who are growing the food are putting the extra effort to make sure that the food is as safe as possible for the people to eat. According to callens.nsu.edu, as farmers, the challenge is to provide consumers with the highest quality food possible. Growing and raising wholesome, safe food is the top goal. Farmers have done a good job, and they will continue to look for every opportunity to improve quality and safety. Farmers work not only to feed the people, but also to make sure that they are feeding them the safest food possible. According to FB.org, Americans enjoy a food supply that is abundant, affordable overall, and among the world's safest, thanks in a large part to the efficacy and productivity of America's farm and ranch families. Agriculture also provides, in a way, many other necessities like clothes and materials. Agriculture helps in the creation of many clothing and household items, along with the obvious contribution of food. Without agriculture providing these basic needs, there would not be a human population. And I think that oftentimes those who work in agriculture do not receive the respect that they deserve, because what they do ultimately saves more lives than any doctors. Agriculture helps the economy in many ways. Agriculture provides jobs. According to cals.nsu.edu, U.S. agriculture exports generate more than $100 billion annually in business activity throughout the U.S. economy and provides jobs for nearly 1 million workers. ERS.USDA.gov says, every $1 billion of U.S. agricultural exports in 2013 required 7,580 American jobs throughout the economy. In 2013, agricultural exports supported 1,094,400 full-time civilian jobs, including 793,900 jobs that were not in the farm sector. Agriculture brings in money and provides jobs, which helps in several ways. From exporting agricultural goods, the U.S. economy gained a net of $93.1 billion in output in 2013, according to ERS.USDA.gov. According to FB.org, in 2010, $115 billion worth of American agricultural products were exported around the world. The United States sells more food and fiber to the world markets than we import, creating a positive agricultural trade balance. Agriculture impacts the economy in many ways, which is very important to our country. Agriculture helps the environment because they are so involved in nature and the earth. Agriculture provides a habitat for many wildlife creatures that otherwise would be struggling to live among people. According to cals.nsu.edu, agricultural lands provide habitat for 75% of the nation's wildlife. Also, because of modern technologies and newer farmer techniques, farmers and ranchers are able to produce more food on fewer acres, which leaves more open space for wildlife habitat, according to cals.nsu.edu. Those involved in agriculture help the land by helping to stop degradation by water and wind and their croplands by careful stewardship, and it has decreased by 50% since 1982, according to FB.org. Farmers also are known to have enrolled a total of 31 million acres in the Conservation Reserve Program to protect the environment and provide habitat for wildlife. It was created in 1985, and since then it has helped reduce soil erosion by 622 million tons and restore more than 2 million acres of wetlands, according to FB.org. Those in agriculture also plant trees and other plants that help the environment and all those who live in it. Trees provide oxygen, which is one thing all living things need. Agriculture is helping to create clean energy with alternate fuels and ways of providing electricity. These alternate sources of energy include wind power and renewable fuels like ethanol and biodiesel, which is made from corn, soybeans, and other crops, according to FB.org. Agriculture helps the environment in many ways, and because of these ways, it helps animals as well as humans to live healthier and better lives. Agriculture is one of the professions that is oftentimes not given the credit it deserves. As I have shown throughout this speech, agriculture has many far-reaching effects. Agriculture provides food for those throughout the whole country, and ultimately that is extremely important. It helps the economy by creating jobs for a large amount of people, as well as exporting goods, which brings money back into the American economy. Agriculture also helps the environment because it affects many different parts of nature. Those who work in agriculture deserve a great deal of respect. Agriculture is a very important career now, and it will be important forever.